Good morning, my lovelies. Welcome to the start of a new weekly reading vlog. A very late weekly reading vlog because today is Wednesday. It's my first day off of this week, so I thought I would start a reading vlog today because I wasn't really in a decisive mood the past few days. I didn't know what I wanted to read. After I finished reading Daughters of No Rules, honestly, I got into like that 5-star slump where I didn't know what else to pick up because I was waiting on book 2. I bought book 2. It did come in the mail. So I do have an unboxing to do. I just realized I need to get something to open this. Maybe I can use this. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, this should work. Okay. So yeah, first unboxing. You already know what it is. Oh, it's so heavy. Oh, it's a big book. But yeah, I got Children of Fallen Gods, second book in the Daughter of No Rule series. I keep calling it that. Okay, it's called the War of Lost Hearts. That's what the series is called. Trilogy. And yeah, book 2 is finally here. So I am indecisive this week because I don't know if I want to just go straight into reading this one or I should continue off on what I've started reading of Dragon Curse by Elise Kova because I don't really feel like I'm in love with what I read so far. I read like the first 20 pages and I was like, okay, this is young adult. I thought it was an adult book, but it seems to be young adult. And honestly, I wasn't really vibing with the main girl's voice, so I don't know if I'm going to continue this one right now. Like, it seems I might be doing a soft DNF for now. So I think what I'm going to just be doing this week is, because I have a lot of stuff I want to do. I need to finish this puzzle piece so I can have like a nice layout on my table like I always do with the puzzle piece. And I might just be picking up Children of Fallen Gods, honestly. But I was also thinking of picking up The Lost by Sarah Beth Durst. She wrote The Spell Shop and The Enchanted Greenhouse. Two very nice, cozy fantasies. I think this is a re-release of one of her older works, like with a new cover and all that. So I might be picking this one up as my main read, and then I'll be most likely reading Children of Fallen Gods. Or one of my coworkers started reading because he watched The Housemaid. So he read the first book and he's like, he read the second book. And I'm like, you read it so fast. He read the second book, so he was like, oh, you should read the second book because I told him I never read the second book since I didn't know it was the same character in the second book. It didn't seem like something I'll be interested in. But he's like, oh, I'll definitely like it. So I think I'm gonna give it a chance. I did get the audiobook from Libby, so I might be picking that one up. Maybe I'm not very decided on what I want to read this week. So I just need to pick something up as we go into it. So yeah, basically. So yeah, welcome to the start of the new weekly reading vlog. It's only been a few hours later, but I am very determined to do at least this portion right here on my puzzle set because I've only been able to do the corner pieces and I'm missing like a good, I will say 7 pieces of the corner pieces, but I'm not going to worry about that. They're probably like far down in the box and I can't find them for some reason. But I want to get this truck filled out today, at least. The truck and this little like barn house right here. I found almost all of the pieces. So I have all the red truck parts and like mostly this side I could find. there's like a lighter blue part that I haven't found yet. I'm gonna find all those pieces and then put them together. That's what I usually do. That's how I usually kind of start the puzzle, by patterns, not necessarily, oh, I'm gonna start doing this side, that side, just based on what I find the pieces that match first, and then I'll put the bigger pieces together in the end. But yeah, I'm gonna work on the truck today and see if I can get some parts of the house together as well. And I did make a lot of progress in the loss. I'm up to page 82. I'm really enjoying it so far. I feel like I'm in the mood for a more cozy light fantasy, and this is it's set in modern times. It does have a fantastical element to it, but it also have a mystery element, and I'm liking the mystery. So I'm very interested to see where it's gonna go with this lady getting lost in this town called Lost. So yeah, she's basically stuck here trying to figure a way out, and the people are not helpful, and now they hate her. So I'm gonna see where that goes. It does have a little cute girl in there too. Like, I love when there's like a child companion with the main character, and it seems it's gonna have that. So yeah, I'm very invested in this one. Good morning. So today is Thursday. I did make it to chapter 17 of The Lost. I have exactly 128 pages left in this book. I'm really liking it, honestly. I'm not loving it, but liking it enough to be continuing listening to the audiobook while I read along with it. It's a very fun book. I'm interested to see where it's going to go next. This book was published in, I believe, 2014. So it's an older backlist of Sarah Durst, but it was republished with a new cover and all that. I don't know if they changed anything in the writing, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm loving it so far. So yeah, the goal is to finish it today. Still working on my puzzle piece as well. Hi, it's Friday. I have here some new books I got at Walmart, and this one I got from Amazon. First book I have to haul is The Seventh Bride by Tegan Fisher, which I am planning to read this one starting today. I actually don't mind not reading Children of Fallen Gods. I'm gonna save it for next week when I'm starting the week off anew, not so late into the week because it's gonna take me a while to finish that book. So I decided to pick up a Tegan Fisher book, and this is one I chose. I bought it, I believe 2 days ago, because it took 2 days to ship. I got it last night. Yeah. So the seventh bride, I don't really know what it's about other than she is the seventh bride to be married to this evil guy, and all his brides have disappeared or passed away. I'm not sure exactly. Going into this one blind, and I'm expecting to love it because I've loved all Tegan Fisher books so far. So yeah, that's the vibes. It's a bit of like a dark fantasy vibe to it. I did finish The Lost yesterday. I gave it a solid 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. It was really whimsical and heartwarming and very cozy. It didn't feel like a book from 2014 at all. Honestly, it felt like all the recent books I read, the writing style and all that. So I liked it. It wasn't too different or anything thrilling about it, but I did love the overall small town that she got lost in. I like the world building, basically, is what I'm saying. I like the little world building there, and I wasn't surprised at the end where that thing was revealed because it was very typical. But I still liked it though, like how it was all wrapped together, and it was a little bit sad too with the mom, but I did love it overall. So what I got at Walmart, I saw these two books, and I was like, I already had them on my radar, so why not buy them physically? First off, The Housemaid's Secret, the second book in the Housemaid series, I guess. I don't know if I'm going to continue the series all the way through, but for now, I'm interested in reading this one. I didn't know because I saw the cover. I was like, is that the one that I was planning to read or not? Because it's a red cover. I guess it's a new release because it's been released a long time ago, but it's like a new cover, I guess, like purple instead of red. It looks good though, so I bought it because I already got the audiobook from Libby, and I was planning to listen to the audio only, but since I got the physical book, I can read along and listen to it as well. Then I got this one, An Arcane Inheritance. The reason why I've had this one on my radar is because the author is a Jamaican American author, and I'm Jamaican, so obviously I'm going to support. She does have another series, but I can never remember the name. Something about Burn. I might pick that one up as well, but for now, this is one that really catch my eye that she's written. So this is the one I'm going to be reading first by her. An Arcane Inheritance is like a dark academia type of story, and it seems the girl she lost her memories and she feels like the place she's in, she's been there before, something of that sort. But yeah, so these are the three books I bought recently, and I am so excited to read them all, honestly, especially The Seventh Bride. I cannot wait to pick this one up. I'm going to be picking it up before I leave out to work. I'm going to be listening to the audio on my way to work because my commute is very long, so I will have time to like get into the story, but I want to physically read it first before I listen to the audio. So that's what I'm going to do. Good morning. Today it's Saturday morning. Um, Yesterday I did start reading The Seventh Bride, right, by Tikin Fisher. I read up to 20 pages exactly of it, and I was literally loving the vibe. I like the voice of the narrator for the main character. I think her name is Ria. So the whole concept of The Seventh Bride is that like Ria, she is a miller's daughter, and suddenly she is engaged to this very older guy who she suspects is like a sorcerer of some sort because their first meeting, he had like the spark um, igniting between them, and she was like suspicious of that. But the whole concept is that she finds out that she is the seventh bride, and all the other brides he's had, I don't know yet. It seems they have passed away or disappeared, and she'll be next because he has some type of suspicious magical going on that is causing his brides to all disappear or die. And that's what I read from the synopsis. I don't really know yet because I haven't gotten that far. I'm only like 40 pages into the book because today I've only read another 20 pages. I do have to work today like much longer, so I won't be having much time to read. So I am planning to finish the book. I wanted to finish it in one sitting because it's not a very long book, but I guess that will be Sunday. I'll be able to do that since I have hours to work today, so I won't be having much time. I like to cook a healthy meal each day, so I'm going to cook instead, so I can prepare myself to go to work and be, filled before I go to work all those hours. Okay, so yeah, that's the plan today. I read a couple more pages. I'm loving the story so far. Stephen Fisher, I always love her works. I always love like what she comes up with, and I'm enjoying it so far. It has a little magical vibe to it, so I'm enjoying that. And like the historical medieval type of setting, I'm liking that as well. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be picking up The Housemaid Secrets next because I'm in the mood for a thriller. So that's probably what I'm gonna be reading next week, along with Children of Fallen Gods, because I'm really in the mood to pick that one up as well. I just wanted to read something shorter this week since it was a shorter week. Since I started the week later than usual, I wanted to read some more short books. The goal for me each month is to read like 5 to 6 books, and I'm on track so far. I'm on track. So I'll be reading like 1 to 2 books some weeks. And yeah, that's the goal this year because as I said in my last reading vlog, I am trying to write more instead of reading as much as I did before. I want to write more and I'm trying to get a routine. And so far, the weekend is perfect for me to write. I have an idea that I've been working on, but like I'm still trying to find a way to implement it into a story, a fully written book. So this is all the progress I've done this entire week. I tried. I said that I wanted to finish the truck, right? This is what it looks like. But compared to real life, it's bigger than I expected. This is a 1,000 piece puzzle piece, so I guess it would be smaller pieces that you have to put together to make a much bigger, what do you call it? I forgot. The word has failed me for now. But basically a bigger size than pictured over here. So it's taking me much longer. I'm gonna need another week to finish this puzzle piece at best. But I'm getting there. I am getting there. And I finally finished reading The Seventh Bride by T.K. Fisher. I'm so happy I finally picked up a T.K. Fisher book. I've been saying it for the past few months that I haven't really been reading any books by her. I do need to read Paladin's, what was it? Paladin's Hope, the third book in the Paladin series. Yeah, I need to continue that series and finish it up because I really love anything by Tiki Fisher. So far, every book I read from her, even if it's a 3 stars, I still really love the experience of reading like her stories. She does have a writing style that it makes me feel like this is my perfect author. Like from reading from her, everything she wrote is like the perfect story. It's like what I needed, but I didn't know that I needed to read that. You know, that's how I feel every time I read her books. Like this one, so good, so good. And it's not like it had any romance in it or anything, or like great magic. It's just about a teenager, a 15-year-old girl who is said to be married off to this sorcerer, and he's scary. He's done terrible things to his previous wives that no one knows about. And I was wrong when I said that his wives passed away. Not all of them. From reading further, it wasn't all of them that passed away, but some terrible stuff have still happened to them. And yeah, it was a great story. I really like the overall way it was written. I love the overall way it was written. The writing style was good. The storytelling was great. The characters were great. So, and the characters and the main character, she was lovely. She was funny. I really loved her. She was going through it, and I was laughing at some part, even though it was scary for her. I was laughing because of just how she reacted to some stuff. But it was a fun read. I gave it 4 stars. I was thinking maybe 4.25 because it was like a bit more than a solid 4 star read for me. So yeah, 4.25 is perfect. A perfect rating for this book. So that is my reading week. Where is that book? So then that's my reading week wrapped up. I read 2 great books, one 4 star and one 4.25 star read. Wasn't a bad week at all. These books were more on the shorter style. Since it was a short week, I thought I would just pick up some shorter books that I've had in mind to read. Like this was on the whim, honestly. I didn't have a plan to read in January, but I saw it and I was like, I feel like reading it. So I was in the mood to read it, so I read it. So it was like a mood reading week for me because honestly, what I planned at the beginning of the week to read, I haven't really picked up, like The Children of Fallen Gods, which I'm sure I'll be picking it up next week. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this week's reading vlog. I will see you in the next one.